A lot of rules around this college savings plan, Chawn.
Yeah, a lot of families use 529s to save for their children for colleges. You can put a certain amount of contributions in there. You get some state of Iowa tax deduction. But at this stage of life, oftentimes, if there are still balances in there, maybe they got scholarships, maybe the kids didn't go to college, the question often centers around, well, what can I do with it now?
And Secure Act 2.0 at least gave people one more option.
That's the good news with 529 plan money that you may not use for qualified educational expenses. Now there's an out for at least a piece of that 529 plan, which means you can take that money and roll it over to a Roth IRA and then have that money work just like a Roth IRA, because now it's not in the 529, it's in the Roth IRA.
But I know there's a but here, and you're ready. I know you're locked and loaded.
Yeah.
There are a lot of rules around this, and quite frankly, pretty much anything you do with retirement.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds really good, right? I'm not going to use this 529 plan money. Let's move it to a Roth IRA. That sounds really good. However, there's a lot of stipulations, one of which is it cannot be your Roth IRA. If you're the 529 plan owner, you have your kid as the beneficiary, you cannot take that 529 plan money, move it to your Roth IRA. You have to move it to your kid's Roth IRA. And then in addition to that, the 529 plan has to have been set up for at least 15 years in order to qualify. Any of the contributions that were made over the last 5 years, plus the interest that's associated with the last 5-year contributions, cannot move over.
Okay.
And the kid, whoever owns the Roth IRA, has to make some kind of earned income in order to move that money over. And in any 1 year period of time, you cannot move over from the 529 plan to the Roth IRA any more than what that kid is able to contribute to on an annual basis to that Roth.
Oh.
Does all of this make perfect sense
So
so far?
the child has to contribute the same amount that you're moving?
No.
Oh.
It just has to have the ability.
Oh, the limit.
So let's say Junior has an earned income of $50,000, then Junior can contribute to a Roth IRA up to $6,500 for the year 2023, which means if you have 529 plan money that is underneath, and Junior's the beneficiary, you can move over up to $6,500 to Junior's Roth IRA in that particular year. And then there's one other stipulation. There's a $35,000 lifetime maximum rollover limit. So you can't move over any more than $35,000. You can't move over any money that's been contributed plus earnings for the last 5 years. And the 529 plan has to be established for at least 15 years.
Did you just read like a disclaimer at the end?
That sounds like with the asterisk, right? A lot of aspects that we need to be aware of.
So there's a lot of if-thens. You want to be very careful in making this type of transfer because you want to make sure you're doing it right. But the good news is if you qualify and you have some 529 plan money sitting around that you know you're not going to use for qualified educational expenses, you can at least get a piece of that over to a Roth IRA at some point.
Yeah, you don't have to pay a penalty like you did previously if you didn't use it for these very specific things. So again, some good stuff for some people. And right. I feel like, again, that's a theme in retirement and retirement decisions. A Roth conversion works for some people, and a Roth IRA works for some people, and trying to figure out if you're those people is a big task.
The customization is critical. No one plan is the same as anybody else's plan. That's where you want to understand your situation. We help our families build a plan that fits you, your income, your Social Security, your total retirement savings, your lifestyle plan, the goals, the travel, all that. That's very customized to you, and you can't just go out there and maybe apply these rules of thumb and take all the averages or ask 3 people, you're going to get 3 different opinions. You should be looking for and want to understand that you know exactly what your picture looks like, and year after year identify these different opportunities that are part of your plan so that you know what the benefit is, why you should consider doing something for a given year so that you feel the best, that you're making the best decisions for your long-term plan.
And it's all about making these decisions with confidence. These are decisions people are going to have to make. They're going to have to make decisions on Medicare. They're going to have to make decisions on Social Security. They're going to have to make investment decisions. They're going to have to make legacy decisions. The difference is are you making these decisions with confidence, knowing you're making the best decisions for you possible, or are you just kind of making decisions as you go, hoping that they work out? That's the power of the plan. Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.